It's September. For you and your family, it may mean back to school, back to work, or back to somewhere or something else. But regardless, September is a really good time to review food and lifestyle choices. My name is Karen Tews, and I'm an InBalance consultant. And in keeping with the September and the school theme, I'm entitling today's video, Family Project Back to Balanced Health. Now, rather than try to change and fix a whole lot at one time, this homework project has only 3 parts. And number 1 is food choices and habits may have slipped a bit over the summer vacation. Trips to the cottage or the beach, picking up food to go, more convenient choices. Maybe we've just kind of let things slide a little bit in our food choices and our healthy nutrition. So I suggest, first of all, having a family discussion, and everyone can be involved and identify a little something, an area that they think needs some work on. Maybe mom and dad are used to buying lunches, and you've decided you're going to make your own lunches and take them from home. Maybe one of the kids may say, you know, I know it's healthy to eat vegetables, and I'm only having maybe 3 or 4 a day. I'm going to bump that up, add a couple more. Maybe there's a picky eater in the group, and they can be encouraged and maybe come up with the own idea. I'm going to just try some others, a new vegetable or a new fruit this week, and add some more variety into my diet. So once you've had the discussion, get a sheet, something like this. I've put the names of the day of the week, all the different days of the week on the top, and then on the top of this one it says, "This week I will," and then you can write in there what the outcome or what the decision that you decided. Okay, this is my goal. I'm going to make some changes here. And in those boxes in the sheet, that if your calendar has something like that, you could put a happy face if it's working well, maybe a sad face if I need a little more work, check marks. As a family, you can decide too how you're going to determine a system to say, oh, we're getting closer, or we need a little work in that area. Now for number 2, getting a good night's rest. Now we know that not getting a good night's rest, a good sleep, it just sets us up for fatigue and low energy levels. Moods get out of balance. Just think downright crankiness and meltdowns, whether it's kids or hopefully not parents, but sometimes that can happen too. We're just not getting enough sleep. And really, if we're not getting enough rest, we also don't make the best food choices for us. So now that we're getting into a different September routine, and we're getting up more on a regular time, have to be out of the house earlier. So we're just thinking of setting up different routines. Let's also, we can maybe go back to this little sheet that you have and include on there what you plan to do for ensuring that everyone gets to bed a bit earlier, and for setting yourself up also for how you're going to get ready to prepare for bedtime. This too is a project for everybody. So perhaps adults shutting down your work day, because with computers, we sort of extend that work period into the evening hours, an hour before bedtime, shutting that computer down. Kids having some downtime before they go to bed, maybe a cuddle and reading time with parents, limiting evening screen time, cell phone, video games, and also having a discussion at some point in determining how many family activities you are going to have for people in your household that are going to take up time in the evening, so that the calendar doesn't get too hectic and so full that you're just running out of steam before the day is done with all the things to do. Diffusing essential oils like lavender in the bedroom can also help promote relaxation. And if you haven't already checked out the InBalance LM Facebook page, there's a video on there that yours truly did with a little demonstration on how to make a lotion to put on the bottom of your feet before you go to bed, just to help promote relaxation. So also make sure that you can write down that plan for having a good night's rest. It just helps with accountability, and it just enforces the feeling that this is a family project. And number 3 on the homework list for this project is tuning into attitudes and emotions. Perhaps your children are in a new school this fall. You've moved, and so there's going to be changes even in the neighborhood with meeting friends. Mom and Dad, maybe you have a different job. And so it can be time for a lot of adjustments and anxiety. Providing a safe place and a time to chat and discuss, like, what's happened in your day, can help relieve and at least add an opportunity to express how things are happening. Check in with, what were the hard parts? What were the good parts? And also remember, where are the gratitude parts? So being available, excuse me, being available, not being pushy, and especially with teens, give them some space. And I also recommend managing the stress of emotional challenges without using food as a solution for comfort and care. Instead of going out for an unhealthy, sugar-rich dessert, go for a walk and talk with your child or a spouse and have some one-on-one time. Perhaps a manicure, a pedicure for each other, giving each other a back rub, or listen to favorite music, or dance to the favorite music. So those are some ways to help alleviate and manage, because we do have stress in our lives, and it's just helping even the children at a younger age finding healthy ways to manage that stress. So that's the homework. And the good thing is you just take a week at a time, and everyone just participating as they can. And remember that it is a family project. You're working together. So I do wish you well on your Back to Balanced Health Family Project.